are already dressed up in their costume. Do you know who they could possibly be? It's the audience, and your role in this sort of show is, of course, to make all the noise you can for all these great volunteers up here. So let's hear a round of applause. That's good there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid I must reward all your good effort out there with all that applauding with some bad news. For you know, we're not going to begin this story today with our brave sailors over there on board the Flying Pegasus. But let's give them a round of applause anyway for just being so brave. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not even going to begin with our lovely ladies, but let's applaud them for being so lovely anyway. And ladies and gentlemen, in the Caribbean, we're not even going to begin with our mermaids. I'm sorry, mermaids, but let's give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in fact going to begin this story with our villains. We're beginning with the pirates. Pirates, why don't you step out here to the center? Let's give that audience a great big arr. Come out into the center, they're out here. Over here by me. Come over here. For you know you're out on your beach today, and this is about where your beach is. And these pirates were looking around. They saw that they had just about everything on this island they could ever want. They had tropical fruits, they had fresh seafood, and of course, they had all the buried treasure they could ever want. But do you think they're happy? No, they're in fact a little bit sad. Today, on this particular day, they're even hanging their heads and kicking the sand around at their feet, because they don't even know why they're happy, or not happy, pardon. But you know, finally Captain Barnacle had enough of this. He said, all right, emergency pirate meeting all the way over here. And everyone gathered around Captain Barnacle. Captain Barnacle said, all right, lads, what are we going to do about this? We're all sad. We don't even know why. We've got everything we could ever want here. Do you any of you know what's missing? And all those pirates scratched their heads, trying to figure out what it might be. And suddenly that pirate way out there said, Captain, you know, I think I have an idea of what it just might be that we're missing. We might be just a little bit lonely and, well, I think we probably ought to get ourselves some wives or something. Captain said, oh, that's a good idea, wives, but how do we get those? But luckily just then, a big bottle washed up on shore. One of those pirates went and got it. And brought it back to his captain. Bring it back to your captain there, the really tall one. And the captain said, oh, this gives me an idea. This is first-rate pirate mail right here. So he pulled out a piece of parchment right from his pocket, which was kind of like the bottle that day. And he gave it to his first mate, Long Ben Avery, right there, because he's the only one on the ship who knew how to write. And he said, all right, take this down, Ben. Let's see, we've got we'll call ourselves noblemen. That sounds a bit better than pirates. Lonely, wealthy noblemen of good repute, seeking lovely ladies of even better repute to be our brides. We've got fresh tropical fruit, beachfront property, and all the buried treasure. Oh, not buried treasure, scratch that out quick. Oh, that would give us away as pirates. See, all the wealth in the new world, opportunity of a lifetime, signed lonely, wealthy noblemen. So they took that note right into the bottle, and the captain threw it right into the Gulf Stream, right over there, where it landed with a great splash and began to float away. And as it did, those pirates watched it for a moment, but suddenly Captain Barnacle smacked himself on the forehead and said, lads, I nearly forgot. We've got 3 months worth of dirty dishes piled up back in our galley, and if we stay here, we'll never get them done. We gotta run back. So they all ran all the way back to their ship, began scrubbing away at those dishes. Quick, you better run back there. They scrubbed and scrubbed till finally they all fell asleep, with only one dish clean between all of them. Well, in the meanwhile, that bottle was floating through the Atlantic. And 3 months later, it finally landed on the shores of Southend-on-Sea, where our ladies were on holiday. They were picking up seashells as they went along that beach, and suddenly they saw that bottle. One of them picked it up. She said, everyone, come over here, look what I've got. Maybe 2 of them picked it up at the same time. And everyone gathered around that bottle there. And they pulled out that piece of parchment and began to read what it said. When they saw that they were lonely, wealthy noblemen, they got so excited they started hopping up and down. But just then, they all saw the coordinates and they stopped. And that tall lady there in the white dress said, little ladies, I'm not sure about you all, but I can't swim all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. We're going to have to figure out some other way to get there. Now it was the ladies' turns to scratch their heads. But finally, the smallest lady had the biggest idea. She said, quick, everyone, follow me. She began to lead the way through the streets of London. They ran up North Street, down South Street, across Victoria Street, and down Abbey Road. Finally, they found themselves in front of the docks of the Royal Navy, where, of course, they found the biggest ship there, climbed up the gangplank, and knocked on the cabin door. And who should step out of that ship but Captain Cavendish? He walked those ladies and gave them an ever so polite bow. They handed in that letter and said, Captain, we need to get to these coordinates. Can you take us? I don't think they wanted to give up the letter. It was their souvenir after all, but he finally took it and he read those coordinates and began to scratch his chin. He said, I don't know, ladies, and he scratched his head. That might work better. And then his chin again, and then his head, and then his chin, and his head, and then his nose, his head and itch. He said, ladies, well, I don't think I can take you this far. The Caribbean Sea isn't exactly a day's boat ride. Just then all the sailors came rushing out and they began tugging on that captain's coat. And they said, Captain, you promised us we could go to Florida for vacation. We can drop the ladies off right on the way. So the captain said, oh, all right. Off to Florida it is then, and ladies will drop you off. Welcome aboard. So the captain led all those ladies on deck, where they all lined up at the very edge of the ship, and the sailors got into the center of the ship over there. You better step out here onto the ship there, where you fought to weigh the anchor and hoist the sails. And as that ship began to float away, in fact, all of those ladies looked back, and there, sitting conveniently on benches on the shoreline, were all of their friends and family, and they waved goodbye. Waved your family there, ladies. They were going on a great journey, and they weren't sure when they would return. Now, the first 2 weeks of this trip were splendid. They were smooth sailing with a strong wind at their backs. But soon the sailors began to whisper to each other and point at the skies. Overhead, dark clouds were gathering. The biggest storm in 40 years was about to hit the Atlantic Ocean. They had noticed too late. They had no time to batten down the hatches. The waves began to rock the ship back and forth, till finally one huge wave came along and sent them all flying that way. They couldn't keep their footing on that slippery deck, but finally they thought they were safe, when another even bigger wave came along and sent them all flying this way. Finally, all those people shouted, quick, we need to hold on to something, and the captain said, the mast in the center, everyone grab hold. Everyone grabbed onto that mast, and it swung back and forth as those waves got bigger and bigger, till finally even the mast of that legendary ship couldn't hold. It broke clean in two. They were all thrown into the sea. The captain shouted, swim for your lives, everyone. Some did the front stroke, some did the back stroke, some were even doing the doggy paddle, but they were swimming in circles. They didn't know where they were going in that stormy sea, and they were sinking lower and lower into the sea. Surely that would have been the end of our story at the bottom of the ocean, if it hadn't been for the school of mermaids passing by at the time. They waved and said, quick, everyone, follow us, we know the way. Mermaids, quick, you better lead those drowning people. They led those drowning folks through the shallowest part of the ocean, and finally, up onto the beach of an island where they were so exhausted, the ladies and sailors fell down right on the ground, right where they were, unable to take another step. Well, those mermaids were awfully proud of what they'd done. They took a few steps back to their lagoon this way. And suddenly they all stopped. And they looked at each other with their hands on their hips. They said, wait, weren't half those people we just saved back there shipwrecked sailors? That's our specialty. What are we doing leaving? So they hurried back out onto the beach right up in front of all those people there. 3 steps forward there, mermaids. Mermaids, you better go that way, step out there. Those mermaids opened their mouths and began to sing their lover's luring song. They waved their arms back and forth, and they wiggled their tails. And those sailors were instantly hypnotized by this. They stood up right where they were and put their arms out in front of them like they were sleepwalking. And as those mermaids went back to their lagoon, those sailors followed them all the way there, leaving the ladies all alone on that beach. And those ladies slept through the night. But what beach do you think they were sleeping on? The very one that they'd been trying to find. Ladies and gentlemen, they were on Buccaneer Isle. So who should be waking up the next morning on Buccaneer Isle but those pirates? Now the pirates stepped out onto their balcony like they did every morning, yawning and stretching. The captain took out his spyglass and began to look around at the beach like he did every day. He said, well, that storm didn't seem to do too much damage. Our sandcastle's even still there. Good work there. Oh, let's see, everything seems to be shipshape. Oh, wait, what's that right by the water? Look, lads. Looks like our ladies have finally arrived. And you know, I think it's just at that time we go meet them. But first mate stepped forward and said, wait, Captain, we can't go down there yet. We told those ladies we were noblemen. They're going to be a little surprised to see we're pirates. They might just scream and run away, and then we'll have to chase them, and it'll be a big mess. So I says we tie them up for a few days, at least till they get used to us. So they all grabbed hold of their favorite fishing net there, and the captain said, oh, that's why you're my first mate there, lad. And as they all grabbed hold of that net, the captain said, pirates, we're going to hide behind a sand dune right over there. So they all snuck down over here once they had hold of that net. And they crept and they creeped, they snuck and they sneaked until they were right there. on, lads, you gotta come over here. If you don't cooperate with Captain's orders, he might make you walk the plank. That's never good.
Just new idea.
So once they're... No, don't go too close to the ladies. You'll wake them up. But once they were behind that sand dune, all those pirates crouched down. They were just about ready to pounce when the strangest thing happened. Fortunately for those ladies, suddenly out of the ocean, landing on top of the ladies' heads, flew hundreds of flying fish. Now those fish hit those ladies and woke them up instantly. They jumped to their feet, saw those pirates on the other side of the sand dune, and screamed. Well, they all had time now because those pirates were short. They each grabbed a big fish, ran over to those pirates, and started bopping them on the head. Go bop the pirates, ladies! Now those pirates may have been hit on the head by many things before in all of their battles. 2x4s, baseball bats, cannonballs, but they've never been flattened by a flounder in a fish fight. They were so confused, the pirates started spinning in circles. Finally, they all ran back to their ship just to escape being bopped anymore by floppy fish. Quick, pirates, you better run away, you're getting bopped. Pirates, quick, over there. Well, those ladies were awfully proud of what they'd done. They chased away pirates. And so they gathered up all their fish into a great big pile. Just in case anyone else should try to catch them with a net, they'd be well armed this time. Once all those fish were in a pile, right over there, they gathered into the center of the island. Right over there into the center. And all those ladies stood in a big circle. And they began to think about what they should do next. Once they were all there, they said to each other, well, looks like the greatest ship in the whole Navy has sunk beneath our feet. Our sailors have abandoned us, it appears, and fish have rained on our heads, and pirates attacked us, and it all became so sad as they thought about it that they started crying. Louder than that, in fact. So loud they were heard all the way on top of Buccaneer Hill by the most magical creature on that island, the unicorn. Now the unicorn appeared and did not speak in words, but spoke directly into their hearts. It said, ladies, do not be afraid, and do not be sad. Your sailors, they did not abandon you. You were led away by mermaids, and they need your help. But you can save them, ladies, if you remember to use the mermaid's vanity against them. And with that, the unicorn disappeared as mysteriously as it arrived, leaving those ladies knowing just what to do now. They each pulled out their mirrors from their handbags. They began to call to the mermaids in the sweetest voices they knew. Those mermaids heard that all the way in their lagoon. They slithered out onto the beach and right up to those ladies. When the ladies saw them coming, they held their mirrors out in front of their faces. Now those mermaids were shocked. Never before seen how they really looked, and how very beautiful they were. They each grabbed a mirror, and they walked all the way back to their lagoon to sit down again on the rocks and stare at their reflections. Took some of them a while. They were too much enjoying looking at themselves while the ladies held the mirrors. But eventually they all got mirrors and came back over here and sat down, some of them even sharing. Over here, mermaids. You can share with these mermaids. And once all those mermaids were distracted, the ladies knew just what to do. They began tiptoeing into that lagoon and right up to those sailors. Soon they began snapping their fingers, clapping their hands, anything to wake those sailors up out of their trance. Oh, you better get the captain too. But once they were all awake, they all jumped up to their feet, all the sailors and the captain. And the ladies said, quick, follow us to the other side of the island. They ran as fast as they could all the way over there. Not you, mermaid, you better stay over here. And once they were all safe, they took a great big sigh of relief. But ladies and gentlemen, they weren't quite out of danger's way yet, because those pirates had recovered by now from their fish fight. They stomped down onto the beach and made a line right there on that line in the carpet. It's that one right there. And when the sailors saw that, they stepped forward and lined up facing the pirates. And Captain Barnacle stepped out in front of his pirates there. He said, Captain Cavendish, you and your sailors seem to have our ladies. And we've gone through a lot of trouble with them. They even popped us in the head with fish. And you know, after all that, you can't keep them. But you know what you can have? You can have a fight! Both sides drew their swords, and there began the greatest slow-motion battle in the history of Buccaneer Isle. It was so slow, it lasted for hours and hours, till finally, neither side could seem to win. Here were the best swordsmen of the old world fighting the best swordsmen of the new. This battle would probably still be going on to this day, if it hadn't been for the sun going down. Those mermaids could no longer see their reflections. They put their mirrors down right on their seats, right where they were. And They stopped, and they saw that their sailors were gone. They'd been tricked. They walked back out onto the beach, and right up to all those fighting people. For the second time, those mermaids began to sing. They waved their arms back and forth, and wiggled their tails, and those sailors and pirates froze instantly, in the silliest positions you can imagine. So they dropped their swords, and put their arms out in front of them like they were sleepwalking. But the ladies saw what was happening. They each ran up to a sailor and covered his ears. Don't forget the captain there. You don't want him led away either. Well, once all those pirates realized there was no one there to cover their ears, they followed those mermaids all the way back to the lagoon. You better lead the way there, mermaids. Yes, there we go. And once all the pirates and mermaids were off the beach, the ladies let go of those sailors' ears, and the sailors lined up right in front of those ladies. Now, sailors, this is a very important scene, so be sure to make this one count. Now, they lined up facing those ladies, and they each fell upon one knee. They looked up at the ladies and said, "Ladies, twice now, you saved us from mermaids, and all we have done is deliver you right into the heart of all